You can still see the aftermath out here after police say teens stole a car, that car then crashing into a truck, the truck then plowing into the home. You can even see these car parts out here on the sidewalk still. And if you take a look at the home, it's now been boarded up and you can see that blue tarp. I talked with the homeowner earlier today and he says someone could have been killed and says when it comes to the teens in the car, there need to be more consequences for the crime. On the corner of Church Street in Brooklyn, with wooden boards going up and car parts still scattered around, Lamont Brown and his family are now without their home.
Our whole lives are in there, so right now we're going to a hotel, but I don't know.
Police say this damage was caused by 4 teens caught in a stolen car.
Like, you don't got nothing better to do on a school night. My whole family was at risk. And I mean, that just makes me even madder.
And while the teens ended here, they started just down the street on Cram Avenue. Police say around 2:50 Friday morning, they got a call about someone tampering with a car.
I jumped up awake to my sister screaming that her car was being broken into and we need to come outside.
A car belonging to Noah Lander's family.
They broke in with the screwdriver to get the ignition out, but we had just got the update on it about a month ago, so they weren't able to, so they got back in and left.
And while he says they weren't successful stealing their car, police say when they got to Cram Avenue, they saw a black sedan leaving the area. Minutes later, that black sedan with 4 teens inside hitting a truck. The truck then plunging right through the doorway of Lamont Brown's home near his living room.
I don't know how fast they were going, but they were going really fast.
Brown says he fell asleep on the couch Thursday night, but woke up around 1 a.m. The crash happening less than 2 hours later.
I could have been gone. I could have been dead.
Emergency responders telling him his home, with his family and young kids sleeping upstairs, could have come crashing down.
We were all asleep in my room right when this happened. Like, my fiance, so all the weight was right there from all our body weight. So, and they hit the supports right below us. So if it would have came down, we'd have came down, been on top of the truck.
Police arrested 2 14-year-olds, one of which was driving, a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old. Police say the car they were driving was stolen. While all 4 of them were given juvenile citations, they were later sent home, released to their guardians.
They needed to spend a couple nights in jail, something. They need, even if they're not with the general population, they need something. There's no fear instilled in them. Like, they did it, and then they went home to their house that's not damaged.
While
a spokesperson from Anne Arundel County Police says the juveniles will still have to appear in court when notified, they couldn't tell me if any of these kids have had prior offenses. They say they don't have access to juvenile criminal history records.
If you get a tap on the wrist, you're gonna do it again. Like, definitely needs to be more accountability.
Brown says
you gotta keep your kids in check.
Officials say 5 people were taken to the hospital. And as for Brown, he says he's going to be dealing with these consequences day after day. He says it could be weeks or even up to a few months before he and his family can get back into their home. In Anne Arundel County, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.